Helium, HNT, really is a coin that especially is as of now exchanged at $2.02 per unit, with the market capitalization of $291,236,004, that essentially makes it a low-position cryptographic money, which generally is very critical. Computerized resources like Helium especially have currently commonly turned into the point of convergence of consideration for actually retail financial backers and examiners. Yet in addition for certainly enormous institutional financial backers who see Helium and the remainder of digital currencies as a really successful sort of support against expansion that takes a weighty cost for the worldwide economy. So, we should zero in on the Helium market, its ongoing standings, as well as the mid-term and kind of long-haul cost expectation that generally depends on the readings of our very restrictive crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, essentially in spite of prevalent thinking. As of now, the cost of Helium fundamentally remains at $2.02, and this by and large specific computerized resource essentially stands firm on the 86th foothold in the worldwide cryptographic money in every practical sense, positioning in a truly significant way. For really your data, the sort of positioning of each and every digital money for the most part is vigorously dependent on its genuinely current market capitalization and cost, and sort of is determined by duplicating these two factors, something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most modern data on the resource being referred to in an especially significant manner. Likewise, to get a basically better certainly handle of the market circumstance and figure out the genuinely broad bearing of the pattern, or to basically enroll its non-attendance, it's likewise vital to by and large dissect the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey in an unobtrusive manner. Yesterday, on November 14, the cost of Helium truly remained at $1.95 at the end of the day, today exchanging meeting, which is a 4.85% distinction when contrasted with the ongoing cost 7 days prior, on November 8. The Helium market truly remained at $1.72 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members in a really significant manner. As the outcome, the cost in every practical sense moved by 0% corresponding to its current standing. A month prior, on October 15, Helium generally was valued at $1.45, which most certainly matched with our cost expectation for that sort of specific period, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Contrasted with the really present place of Helium, it addresses a 39.44% cost move. At the point when it certainly comes to digital currencies, market capitalization serves essentially more as a sign of the coin's offer or predominance, in contrast with the remainder of the market, alongside its genuinely and general ubiquity, with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers in a really significant manner. Numerous digital currency brokers view market capitalization as a kind of key pointer to explicitly be considered prior to settling on exchanging choices, which sort of is very critical. It explicitly is determined by duplicating the very complete number of coins that basically are right now available for use, coursing supply, by the in every practical sense, current cost of Helium, which, as currently referenced, by and by for the most part, remains at $2.02 in an in every way that really matters, large way. Considering that equation, we for the most part have determined the sort of current market capitalization of Helium to in a real sense be at $291,236,004, which legitimizes its place as the 86th coin among this sort of present on the digital money market. Yesterday, on November 14, the market capitalization of Helium basically remained at $280.07 when 883, keep going week, on November 8. The truly aggregate sum of capital dedicated to Helium for the most part was laid out at $247.120 when 172. The information from a month prior, enlisted on October 15, basically shows that Helium explicitly had a market capitalization of $208.800, which basically is genuinely critical. As its name proposes, in every way that really matters, most extreme stock alludes to the roof measure of coins that will at any point especially be mined or stamped inside the genuinely relating blockchain network, which is very critical. When that sum truly is gotten, the framework most certainly stops the age of new coins for certainly great in an in every practical sense, huge way. The extremely greatest stock generally is typically for the most part demonstrated in the source code of the hidden convention, as well as the white paper. The commencement towards the very greatest stockpile normally generally begins with the development of the first, beginning, block on the blockchain, which in every way that really matters is very huge. In our case, Helium generally has a greatest stockpile of 223,000,000 coins in a genuinely significant manner. This fundamentally specific component of an essentially certain coin can sort of be considered as a fence against expansion in light of the fact that the foreordained issuance rate joined with the stockpile roof frequently delivers the coin deflationary once the truly most extreme stockpile in a real sense is reached and makes a pre-modified shortage of a given resource, which makes the circumstances for a substantially more unsurprising and genuinely consistent cost appreciation, or so they certainly thought. Complete stock focuses to the quantity of coins that have proactively been mined, stamped, or generally made, and basically are either circling available or secured in designers' or alternately holders' most certainly cool wallets. The in every practical sense, all-out supply likewise considers any coins that certainly have been singed, put unavailable for general use, to keep a sound expansion rate. It can for the most part measure up to the quantity of exceptional portions of an organization that fundamentally is public on the financial exchange in an in every practical sense, significant way. The by and large complete stockpile of helium as of now especially remains at 223,000,000 Hnt amazingly. As currently made sense of, the flowing stockpile especially is the most generally involved kind of measurement for deciding a market capitalization of a digital money being referred to, which especially is genuinely huge. It relates with the sort of the best estimation of the especially by and large number of coins that generally are public on cryptographic money trades and certainly add to their liquidity, or so they especially thought. Their volume does exclude the coins that in every practical sense are vested, marked in brilliant agreements, secured in advanced wallets, or by and large put unavailable for general use. The flowing inventory generally is fundamentally what could be compared to the drifting inventory of offers in the securities exchange in an essentially enormous way. At the present time, the circling supply of helium generally is assessed at 143,934,821 Hnt. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with the helium market in a real sense added up to $2,732,414. Yesterday, on November 14, the really normal volume at the end of the exchanging meeting sort of added up to $2,988,089 amazingly. 7 days prior, on November 8, the force of helium exchanging all through the meeting came to $2,256,523. This information and the events on the helium graph can explicitly assist you with especially evaluating for yourselves the genuinely current circumstance available and the possibilities of the cost heading in the kind of current bearing or making an inversion, which generally is genuinely huge. As currently referenced, the crypto unpredictability record (CVIX) generally is our sort of essential instrument for making the most reliable expectations with respect to the cost of helium in 1 to 5 years' time, which is genuinely critical. It by and large was made by the fundamentally in-house group of designers and market experts and was utilized